I was in shock. I didn't think that something like that was going to happen to me. In November of 2015, I was riding my motorcycle to work. I was on my way, I was riding in the left-hand lane behind a van, and all of a sudden, the van stopped. I tried to veer off to the side and dodge him, but didn't have enough time. I also tried to stop using both the brakes. Didn't have enough room to stop, so I flew over the handlebars and into his rear window, shattering his window. And then from there, I went onto the ground in the middle of the right-hand lane.
I was a couple towns away at the time. I didn't find out until a couple hours later. His mom called me.
The whole thing probably took from the time of impact to when I arrived at the hospital probably took 45 minutes tops. But it felt like it was all day. I ended up having a laceration in my skull requiring staples. I had multiple hairline fractures in my right wrist. I had bilateral pelvic fractures and a compound fracture to my left tibia, which ended up requiring surgery. That and multiple lacerations to my neck, legs, arms. Any skin that was exposed got cut up pretty bad. The recovery process took about 4 weeks while I was in the hospital, and then another 2.5 months of outpatient rehab. My wife and I got married on November 29th of 2014. So we had been married less than a year. I spent our first anniversary not being able to do anything. I was completely crippled. Normally you're going to be out celebrating and having fun, but we weren't really able to do that.
The next year was pretty tough on us, but we got through it. I can see now why we had to go through this. Made us stronger as a couple. He's found a job that he's passionate about. I remember him sitting in the car with me a few years ago, stressing out really hard about what he was going to do for the rest of his life, and this is it.
About 6 months after the accident, I was looking for a job and came across a company in my area that manufactures and develops products for orthopedic and arthroscopic surgeries. That kind of piqued my interest because of the surgery that I had on my leg, and I knew how much pain I was in after the surgery. If I can be part of the team that develops a solution for the type of surgery that I had, then I will be over the moon, because people won't have to have a 24 centimeter long titanium rod in their leg anymore. I definitely thank God every day that that's something that I had to go through and endure, because it's something that brought me a lot of direction, a sense of purpose, and it definitely changed my life. And I believe that God used that event to change my life for the better.